So, you probably clicked on this video because you're thinking about wrapping your car, but you just don't know which route to go in, or you don't know what the cost is of wrapping your car, or you don't know what the process is about wrapping your car, or you just don't know what the benefits of a wrap are, or in general, you're just pretty unfamiliar with wraps in general, like I was with my Mark 8 GTI. So today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys everything you guys need to know before you wrap your car. This is Chef's Garage, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you're new to the channel, this is the first time seeing my face on your screen, don't forget to please click the subscribe button down below for more awesome Mark 8 GTI uploads and other car content uploads on YouTube. I'm trying to become a full-time YouTuber, and I cannot do without your guys' support. Now, before I get any further in this video, I mainly want to talk about what is a car wrap, because I feel like people these days, when I show them that I wrap my car, they're like, "You did what to your car?" So I feel like people these days are just very unfamiliar on what a car wrap is. So the way I like to explain a car wrap is phone cases. Now you're wondering, Chef, what do phone cases and car wraps have to do with each other? Well, when you buy a phone, which any type of phone these days is over $1,000, you want to protect that expensive investment. So you buy a case to put over your phone, and a case protects a phone, and there are a lot of different variety of cases that you can choose from with colors and designs, etc. That is basically what a car wrap is to a car. You're basically taking the paint of the car and you're protecting it with either a vinyl wrap or a protective coating, or to basically preserve the life of the paint for longer. That's basically what a vinyl wrap is. There really is no much to it other than that. Now, currently in 2024, there are many different types of wraps to choose from. However, the two most common wraps that I see people get most are PPF wraps, which is on my mom's Porsche 911, or vinyl wraps, which is what I did to my Mark 8 GTI. Both of these options have pros and cons to each other, and in this video I am going to compare PPF wraps to vinyl wraps to maybe hopefully whoever is watching this video and doesn't know which route to go down, hopefully this will better prepare them for what they're about to do to their car. Now let's start off at my mom's car with PPF wraps. Now you may be wondering, what does PPF stand for? Well, PPF stands for paint protection film, and what this is a clear film that goes over the body panels of the car to show the natural color. Now the great thing about PPF film is that it's clear, so you can see the natural color. So one of the big advantages to PPF films is you don't have to do the full car like a colored vinyl wrap. If you only want to do the front half of your car, you can do the front half of your car, and people will never know that it is PPF wrapped. Now PPF wraps have gotten so advanced these days that you can actually get a stealth film, which basically turns the color of your car to matte, which is pretty cool. But this car is fully PPF wrapped, and the only reason why we chose to do a full PPF wrap is because we want to protect every single panel on this car from any type of dirt or debris, because a 911 attracts a lot of rock chips with how low it is to the ground. Now the great thing is about PPF is if you get a good shop to do it, you won't even be able to tell that this car is PPF'd unless you look really close. You can see the seams on where the wrap has been layered, but all of this has been PPF'd, and it's mainly just to protect the car from any outside elements, dirt, debris, rock chips, stuff like that. A good example of this is if you take a look at the front of my mom's car, my mom has gotten a few rock chips that the PPF actually saved. For example, right here, my mom got a nasty rock chip, but that's just PPF. This panel can really just be replaced if my mom so desires. Or this little blemish on the front of her car, this is all PPF. If she wants to replace the front bumper piece, this would all go away. However, if there was no PPF on here, this whole front end would be caked. And it really is just to protect this really expensive investment that my mom made on this car. Now, the price and cost of something like this can vary depending on the type of car you have or how much PPF you want to do. Now, if you want to do, let's say, the front half of your car, I've seen that go from $1,000 to $3,000 depending on the shop you take it to. Now, shops are really important when it comes to wrapping, which I'll get to a little later. But for reference, this whole 911 to get full PPF wrapped was around $8,000, which is a lot of money. But also, when you're spending almost, let's say, over 6 figures on a car, or let's say on this 911, the extra $8,000 is worth it because, well, this paint, when you go and sell it, if the next person wants to rip off the PPF, this paint is like new. As soon as we got this car, we didn't drive it until the PPF was on the car. So just put that into perspective of how much PPF protects the car's paint. Now we move on to vinyl wraps. Now, if you can guess, vinyl wrap is a colored wrap that basically makes your car look like it was painted that color when in reality it wasn't. It's just a vinyl wrap. Now, vinyl wraps are temporary and they only last up to 3 to 5 years. They don't last super long. I would say that would be a disadvantage to vinyl wrap compared to PPF wrap. PPF I've seen last up to 8 years on just the same PPF wrap, whereas vinyl wrap can only last up to 3 to 5 years before it can start to destroy your paint. Now, unlike a PPF wrap, if you're gonna vinyl wrap your car, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you're gonna have to do the full car. Otherwise, if I only did the front half of my car pink, or Ruby Star, I should say, then that would look really weird on a silver car. But listen, I've seen it done before of people not wrapping their full car. But anyways, that's another story. But most people wrap their car just a solid color, and there are many different types of wraps to choose from. However, my personal favorite wrap company that makes the best looking wrap is a Nauzatec. Nauzatec is basically the Louis Vuitton of car wraps, or put in car terms, it's the Pagani of car wraps. It is the highest, most elite car wrap you can get, and it basically turns your car to make it look like paint. There are car wraps out there, or vinyls I should say, that don't make it look like paint, whereas this one really does. I get so many people asking me if this is the actual color of my car, when in reality it's silver underneath. Now, if you're curious, vinyl wraps have the exact same advantages as PPF wraps. They still protect your car from all the elements, they still protect your car from scratches and damage and all of that type of stuff, except the big difference between PPF and vinyl wrap is this is basically colored differently. It's not clear, it's not showing the actual color of my car. And some people may want that, you know, there are people that may buy a car because it's a good deal, but they don't like the color, so they wrap it the color that they wanted, and that solves their problem, and people may never know what that color underneath is. I know tons of people that have done that for cars that they just wanted to buy good deals for, and they wanted it in a specific color, so they get it wrapped that color, so they have the car that they really always wanted. Now, the cost to vinyl wrap my Marque GTI was around $4,000 to fully wrap this car in Ruby Star. Now, to your surprise, if I got this car PPF wrapped, it would actually be more, because since PPF is a water-based application, it's much more labor intensive to apply a PPF wrap versus a vinyl wrap. This is just a roll of vinyl plus a heat gun to smoothing it out all over the panels. So it isn't that much labor intensive compared to PPF wrap. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna wrap your car. Vinyl wraps are usually cheaper than PPF wraps. The final thing I want to talk about before I end this video and come up with a conclusion is shops. Now, shops are very important when you vinyl wrap or PPF wrap or do any type of wrap with your car, because basically any type of wrap, you basically are trusting that shop with your car to do it properly. I have seen many people online that have taken their car to a shop and they haven't done it properly. because if you don't do a wrap properly, any type of wrap properly, it can really destroy your car or your paint. So make sure wherever you take your car that it's a trustworthy shop. Look at the reviews online, look it up, just look up on Google places that do wrap shops and go and get a quote too. I've seen people that have charged way overpriced for a wrap that's a subpar job. So make sure you go to the best shop for you. I went to, if you're in the Massachusetts area or New England area, I went to Q Car Care. Both of these cars actually, my Mark A GTI and my mom's 911, were done by Q Car Care in Burlington, Massachusetts. I'll put up their information. This is not a shout out in any sort of way. They have just done fantastic work in the New England area. But so just take a look at all the shops in your area and find the shop that is best for you, because I do not want to tell you to go get your car wrapped and find out that they completely destroyed your car. So just that there's that type of risk out there that I want to put out there, but just find the best shop. That's all I'm gonna say. In conclusion, I hope this video has helped you guys clear up all the confusion about wrapping your car in general and the different types of pros and cons with PPF wraps and vinyl wraps. Now, I get a lot of people asking me, why did you PPF your car? Or should I PPF my car? Or should I vinyl wrap my car? Well, I can't really make that decision for you because it depends on what car you are wrapping in general. For example, on my GTI, I wanted a vinyl wrap because it really changes the personality of this car. I would say if you like the color of your car already, for example, my mom with her 911, she really liked the bluey silver on her car and she didn't want to wrap it. She really liked the color, but she just wanted to protect the paint. I recommend, if you're in that scenario, to PPF your car. Keep the color it is, but just protect the paint. If you're in a scenario like me that you like the color of your car, or you don't like the color of your car, but you just want to have your car be out there more and change the whole personality of your car, vinyl wrap your car. So I hope this video helps. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.